right, another week of Cocktails with Cole with Chill Filtered. This one's a good one. A lot going on here on the table. We got a lot of ingredients and tools. It's not that crazy a cocktail, but it is a staple whiskey cocktail. We're going to be making a Rye Manhattan today. And I'll just go through some of the things I got. I got cherries. I got very important Angostura Bitters. I got a Rye Whiskey, specifically Willet 3-year in this case. I have an orange for the peel. Of course, I have the peeler for that. Got my jigger, got my tin, got some ice. I also have the strainer, spoon, and I got my chilled glass. I put some ice and water in there. I want to get it nicely chilled so I can keep the chill, because you're not going to put it on ice. It's going to be poured straight. I got my Dolan Sweet and Dry Vermouth, and I got my my pour out bucket going right here. So that's all we got going. First thing I'm going to do is I'll move this out of the way so you can get a good view. But first thing I'm going to do is pour out the whiskey. And I'm going to do a single here, so I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of rye whiskey. You could do bourbon. Traditional is rye in this case. There goes our 1.5 ounces in there. Now there's a few ways you could do the vermouth portion of this cocktail. The perfect Manhattan takes a little bit of sweet and a little bit of dry. You could technically do the whole bit of either of them. I'm going to be doing 1 ounce or 1/4 ounce of each of them. So I'm going to pour that in now. It's not much. Basically think of it as a old-fashioned, but instead of simple syrup or like sweet, you're just going to replace that with vermouth and a little bit more bitters. So here goes 1/4 ounce of sweet vermouth. And then we're going to do that 1/4 ounce of dry vermouth. Now, vermouth is a fortified wine, if you're wondering what it is. That total, and if you wanted to just do dry or sweet, you can just do a 1/2 ounce there. I got all the liquor and the liquid in there, and I'm just going to do 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters here. So we're going to go a bop, bop. All right, that's a little more than I would typically do for a old-fashioned. Old-fashioned, I would typically do 1 per 1.5 ounces of liquor. Then I'm just going to grab this and my cherries and get ready. The next thing we're going to do is put in the ice, but before I do that, I want to pour out this and get the peel and the cherry going before I mix the ice into the liquid. So I'm just going to pour that out. Now we got our chilled glass. Just going to get a little bit of an orange peel on this guy. Not too deep in the pith. Some people like lemon. I love to do orange peel for this one. I'm going to spritz it in there, tap it up on the rim there, throw it in. Same with the cherry. Just throw 1 or 2 in there. I love these cherries. They're so good. All right, blop. All right, then I'm going to throw in some good amount of ice into my tin, and I'm just going to stir. You could shake if you wanted it up, but in this case, I just want it stirred. Nothing too crazy in terms of dilution of the ice. That should do it, probably about 10 seconds or so. Close this up, and then I'm going to take out my strainer, pour it on into the chilled glass. Oh, that looks delicious. And the perfect size glass for it. And right there, I would like to say this is a, quote, perfect Rye Manhattan. So join me, guys, and enjoy a nice Manhattan with me. Cheers, guys. We'll see you next week on Chill Filtered's Cocktails with Cole.